Oh my goodness. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, I forgot. I've got to get a new hose for my fire pit here because it's not working. So, got to take care of that little bit of business tomorrow. So we got no fire here at the Fireside Chat. In life, you got to innovate, you got to adapt, you got to overcome to adversity and figure out a way to make shit work. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend there's a fire that's warming right here, and I'm going to pretend that I'm not out here in the cold. So the Eagles found a way to win against the New York Giants. A team that we blew out twice, a team that shouldn't have had a chance in hell. They're playing at their house. And the Eagles did have a hard way to go. Now, I don't have much room to talk. We were on the road against the Miami Dolphins yesterday, and we could not close it out. I dare say maybe we played a little bit better against a really good team at their house, but still could not get it done. Looking at the Eagles and the Eagles sidelines, Nick Sirianni is yelling literally at everybody. You've got, it looks like A.J. Brown is literally biting his lip so that way he doesn't get cussed out by Nick Sirianni, who seems like a bumbling idiot. They got the win. They're back in first place in the division, but they look far from being anywhere close to being right. So we'll see how that dynamic goes through. San Francisco going against Baltimore is down at the half 16-13, 16-12, something like that. In fact, the second half is probably getting ready to kick off right now and see how that game goes and see if San Francisco can come back and get the win on that one. But San Francisco is also going to be playing the Rams. That's another tough road to hoe. Now, for us, we have had missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. Oh, and let me also put out here, too. It's amazing that Kansas City lost again. Kansas City seems to have lost their mojo. And you know what's funny? I tell you what's funny. When you listen to the announcers, if the Cowboys and Dak Prescott, they have an incompletion. Oh, terrible. Oh, it was just terrible by Dak Prescott, right? When it's Pat Mahomes, oh, great defensive plays. They will literally defend tooth and nails Pat Mahomes and crucify one Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The Talking Heads tomorrow will be talking about how bad the Dallas Cowboys choked and not the Kansas City Chiefs. You know that, right? Okay, I'm just pointing that out because right now, Jordan Love has more TDs and less interceptions than Pat Mahomes. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Bet you didn't know that because that's the reality. And you'll hear things like, well, you know, his receivers keep dropping the ball and the team's letting them down. They lost their offensive coordinator. When it comes to Dak Prescott, the quarterback has to elevate the team, will them to win, put them on their back. He's just a game manager. Well, what happened to Pat Mahomes putting the team on their back and elevating them and forcing them to win? I'm just asking for a friend. Because he's a game changer, right? He's the best quarterback in football, right? Right? Seriously, I'm not, no disrespect to Pat Mahomes, 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. But what we're told is when the team is losing, it's the quarterback when it's Dak Prescott. So how come it's not Pat Mahomes when it's Kansas City? Am I making any sense, or am I just crazy? Maybe it's Tyler Swift. Maybe she's stolen the mojo from him. Maybe she's thrown that thing so hard on Travis Kelce that he can't catch the football anymore. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right in Kansas City, but you won't hear about it, of course. All I know is this. As much as they have said the Cowboys will be one and done in the playoffs, that they've got no chance, I honestly look and say, for the Eagles to struggle against the Giants at home the way they did by the mistakes they made, Jalen Hurts almost had a pick six and still goes back to the same spot and does have a pick six. The deep passes they're giving up to Tyrod Taylor are ridiculous. The mistakes they're making over and over and over again. Sorry, the Eagles don't look like a Super Bowl contending team. They don't. You look at the Rams. The Rams are playing good now, but you see the Cowboys have actually made some hay against them. You look at the teams that are going to be in the playoffs, the Detroit Lions. They're winning. They've got their division. Shout out to them. But you don't look and say that that's a juggernaut team. There's still opportunity out there for everybody. And now San Francisco can't seem to get their offense in gear, at least not in the first half, going against Baltimore. This thing is still wide open, people. There's still 2 weeks left. And as we've talked about, as I've said literally on a regular basis, the NFL has a flavor of the week, the brand new flavor in your ear, so to speak. And we've seen team after team after team be the team that they said, oh, they're the Super Bowl favorites this week, only to fall and have somebody else rise as the new hot contender. Well, I'm here to say the Cowboys can take care of business at home against the Lions and get a win against the Commanders. Hey, they'll play wherever they have to play. But I look at it and say, you know what? Playing against Miami and at least showing up gives me some hope that maybe if Tyron Smith and Hankins are back, we're an even better team. That maybe if the left tackle understands that I can't let Chubb have a free run at the quarterback, that maybe Mike McCarthy will realize I have to keep feeding CeeDee Lamb in the second and third quarter. Maybe, just maybe, if the Cowboys, who really didn't do that bad against the run, they only gave up 91 yards, but if they could just get a stop going down the stretch, that maybe this team has a chance against some of these other teams that are also flawed. You want a chance. And for all those that are out there screaming that the season's over, you're an idiot. You are a freaking idiot. In the same way that looks at what happened in this game and say, it's Dak Prescott. You're a freaking idiot. You don't watch freaking football. You don't seem to understand the game very much. It's a team sport. And I'm not going to put it all on Pat Mahomes. And I'm not going to put it all on Dak Prescott. This team has to do better, from the players to the coaching staff to the damn ball boy and the owner. It's going to take everybody to get it together. Christmas night, the last week of 2023. And damn if this year ain't gone by fast. I'm glad I was part of it. Thank everybody for the Merry Christmas wishes and the Happy New Year's and things. I'm sure I haven't gotten to everybody. I've got a lot of text messages and Instagram and Facebooks and Twitter messages and phone calls. It's hard to keep up with all of it and things. If I have not gotten you, my apologies. And I will do the best I can tomorrow to say and return the favor. But Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. And remember, by all means, remember to tell the people you love how much you love them. Because you might not get the chance, friends. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow with a fixed fire pit. Peace out.